This is Hovey Smith, and this presentation is for screenwriters who want to take their scripts to movie festivals. There are now worldwide something like 10,000 movie festivals going on. It seems like almost every town of any size has one. And well, these festivals show movies, naturally enough, but some are particularly useful for screenwriters to attend. While it's always nice to make contact with people who are actually producing films, it is even better if you go to a festival where there is a particular screenwriting competition. Perhaps the most notable of these in the U.S. is the Austin Film Festival, which is held, naturally enough, in Texas. At the Austin Film Festival, there are several things available for writers. At the start of the festival, the first 4 days is a special writers' conference. And among the things held at the conference that you have to sign up for, and you must previously have submitted a script to the conference to be eligible, is their pitch contest. This is a 3-minute oral pitch done to the public. Now these pitches are judged. They're held over the 3 days preceding the last of the 4-day event for the Writers' Conference. And then the winners of all of those hearings are given a second chance. Now this second reading is actually presented to people in the industry. So you want to go out there ready to pitch a thing and make it to that second segment of the contest. Now that's really useful. Now in addition, when you submit your script, it may make it to a second round of judging. Now if it makes it to that round, then it does get increased attention and readings. And you're much more likely to wind up being eligible for a prize in some of the several categories. Now don't get your hopes up too much. In Austin, just to give one example, they are expecting this year, 2023, 13,000 scripts. Whoa! I didn't even know there were even 13,000 people who ever wrote scripts. Well, they are. They do it every year. Whoa! It seems that every school in the nation has a screenwriting program these days of some sort at the college level. And the guys in this program, and gals too, usually produce between 1 and 3 scripts during that year. And some of the best of these are actually taken to festivals and submitted. So, how do you produce and submit a standout script that will draw attention, hopefully make it to the second round? Well, there are several things that you can do to increase your odds. The first is write your book. This is my book, one of them, and the book I wrote for last year's festival. Until Death Do You Part. An American family meets their Sicilian cousins. It is an action-adventure of the mafia genre, but set in California, Louisiana, and mostly in Sicily. Now, for this year, I have a book that is now in the process of being published. Well, we're still 6 months away from the festival, so hopefully my book will certainly make it out by that time. It's right now under final editing, getting ready to go to the printer. This is unusual. It is the Goldfarb trilogy. The first is Moving with Baby, a situation comedy. The second is The Solitario, an action adventure. And the third is Texas Justice, a courtroom drama. While not unusual for writers to do trilogies, it is rather unusual for a writer to do a trilogy and produce screenplays based on each segment of the trilogy and have each of these in a different genre. Well, we did that one. It was an interesting exercise to do. Well, another thing to do at the Austin Film Festival is there are roundtables, and you sign up for these. You can go to one a day. Now, the nice thing about roundtables is that you and other of your screenwriter buddies, most of which you've never even seen before, may never see again, are coupled with somebody from the industry there to answer your directed questions. And so, a natural way to start off is a person visiting your table will ask, well, what do you do? And so you tell them what you've got in progress there at the festival. So this is an exposure to a person in the industry face to face and directly, and these are valuable. So you may run into somebody, say from Pixar, like I did last year. Well, the Pixar people generate all of their stuff in-house. So there's no chance in selling a script to Pixar. So don't worry about that one. But next year, there'll be another round of people from another segment of the industry. So you never know who you're going to run into. And speaking of running into, there could be people out there actively looking for scripts, and maybe even your script, that look like anybody else. Well, they don't necessarily have to be old guys like me. They don't necessarily have to wear conventional clothing. That is, you may see somebody out there in outrageous gay garb, maybe, or he may look like any of your fellow college students, or like your mom. Anybody. So, talk to everybody you bump into about your stuff, because you don't know who might be useful to you in some way down the road. All right. Now, those of you who have gone through some sort of school programs, well, maybe even in high school, but in college and beyond, have an advantage in that your scripts have been read by your fellow students. You may have had table reads on your scripts. They've been judged and graded by your professors. You have received suggestions about your scripts. So, okay, you want to submit the best script possible to these festivals. But the script that you submit to the festival is not necessarily the end-all and be-all. You submit commonly through an outlet called Film Freeway. Now you can look it up online, www.filmfreeway.com. And what you will find is a list of film festivals. And you submit your particular script to Film Freeway, and you can change this script anytime. You can make a revision, you can change it It's all electronic. You don't have to print out copies and send them, thank God. So you can change these anytime you like. So you might submit to one festival an older version of your script and then update it and submit it to another festival. That's just fine. Another feature that Film Freeway does is they, for an extra fee per script, will connect you with some 10,000 festivals worldwide. And they send a brief about your script, one photo and a line or two about it. And then the festivals solicit you. Yes, we'd like to see this script at our festival. Well, they submit to 10,000 and you maybe get 200 replies. Well, you don't submit to every one of these people. Now, they do give discounts too. Some of them are 50%, some of them even more. So you check and see, okay, who do I get feedback from? What